What's up guys, Mitchell Gonzalez, the Beard Realtor here. Hey, are you thinking about making a move to the Denver area and you're looking for a city that has a ton of activities, plenty of shopping, and the best bang for your buck in terms of housing? Well, you've got to hear about the city I'm going to talk about today. So, let's hang out. What's up you guys, Mitchell Gonzalez, the Beard Realtor here. If you've seen one of my videos before in the past, welcome back. If you're checking out one of my videos for the very first time, make sure you do click that red subscribe button below, as I do post weekly content all about living in and moving to the Denver metro area. Along with that, as much as I love making these videos, I love helping people find their dream homes even more. So with that being said, I am a licensed broker in the state of Colorado, so if you have any questions about real estate, housing market, looking to buy, sell, whatever it may be, make sure you give me a call, shoot me a text, write me an email. It's my personal phone number. I'm available 24/7 to answer any questions you might have. But with that being said, big day, big week for Denver sports fans. Our Denver Nuggets pulled it off. NBA champions. So definitely very exciting week to be a Denver sports fan. I was present at the game, Game 5. It was absolutely unbelievable. One of the most exciting things ever. Being there in person was awesome. Seeing the Nuggets get the job done. So, City of Champions, Avalanche last year, Nuggets this year. Maybe the Broncos in 2024. Let's hope so. Rockies 2025. Not as optimistic. But with that being said, you guys, not here to listen to me talk about sports. You are here to learn about one of the affordable cities in the Denver metro area. So, maybe you saw the video I posted like a month or so ago about the 7 most affordable cities in Denver, and this is one of the follow-up videos for that. Maybe you saw one of the 6 videos previous to this one where I talked about the other 6 affordable cities. So, I said I was going to do 7 videos. This is number 7. And so, for this one, I am featuring Commerce City. And so, maybe you've heard of Commerce City before, and Commerce City, it's a very interesting city because it's been around for a very long time. You have a very, collection of kind of older homes, more established. But then maybe you've heard about Reunion, which is like a whole new section of Commerce City, very popular, growing very fast. It's made Commerce City one of the fastest growing cities in the area. So I'll get more into Reunion later on in this video. But just to tell you a little about Reunion, it's about a population of about 61,000. And the reason why I picked it to be a part of this video, if you've seen one of these other videos, you know that I had based these videos off of the median home price of a single family home in Denver. And at the timing of this video, median home price for a single family home in Denver, right around $650,000. In Commerce City, so I wanted to find places that were 10% greater, cheaper than that. And so for Commerce City, we're at $537,000 median home price for a single family home. So obviously well below what we're at in Denver, about 20% lower. So it was a no-brainer selection for this one. So in this video, what I'm going to talk about mainly is the activities that there are in Commerce City. There's a lot of them. Start off with the location, activities, what some of the shopping is like and some of the amenities in the area. I'm going to talk about Reunion, and then, of course, I will finish off with what the housing options are. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so first thing I'm going to talk about is the location of Commerce City. So obviously this video is affordable cities near Denver. So proximity to Denver. So if you look at a map of where Commerce City is, it's kind of like stretched out in a pretty like long, skinny city. So it's kind of right along I-76. Basically directly northeast of Denver, so directly east of Boulder. And so that makes it, depending on where you're at, now if you're on the south side of Commerce City, you're only like 10 minutes from Denver. If you're on more of the north side, closer to Reunion, then you're closer to 30 minutes or so. But what's nice is if you're on that side, you're actually really close to the airport. So Reunion, Commerce City, it's becoming a very desirable location for people that like to travel a lot, whether that's traveling for leisure, traveling for work. It's becoming very popular because it's kind of middle of both Denver and DIA. Easy commute to both. With its proximity to I-76, that does make it an easy shot to Boulder. I-76, if you don't know, turns into I-70, and I-70 is the main highway that goes into the mountains So overall, it makes it a very easy commute to get along or around a lot of places in Colorado. So great location. Activities, there are a lot of things to do in Commerce City. So, I mean, you've got a lot of different camping options, fishing, hiking, a lot of different trails there. There's several small lakes and ponds where it gives you a lot of fishing options. If you know me, you know I love golf. There is Buffalo Run Golf Course, which is a really fun golf course to play on, pretty reasonably priced. So if you're into golfing, there's a golf course over there. So along with that, you've got Dick's Sporting Goods Park, which is where the soccer team plays. The Colorado Rapids play there. Also, former champions, City of Champions, Rapids, throw them on the list. Along with that, they also do a lot of cool concerts there and everything. Like Fish plays there, a couple other big ones. So it's definitely a very popular venue in the area. So along with that, outdoor activities, there's Pioneer Park, which is a cool spot where there's a lot of baseball fields. There's batting cages. There's a skate park. So a lot of really cool things there. Along with that, there is the Paradise Island Pool, which is like a mini little water park that's there. So it's got, like the wave pool, a couple slides and everything. So it's a fun little water park that is in the area. So along with that is the Mile High Flea Market is in Commerce City as well. So it's basically like the largest flea market in Colorado. So if you're into flea markets, there's just an endless amounts of booths and vendors there. You can get just about anything you want. And it's open every weekend throughout the year. So a lot of different activities, whether it's outdoor, indoor, sports, a lot of different things to do in Commerce City. So along with that, shopping. It's like if you're thinking about moving there, you want to know what kind of amenities, what kind of shopping. And so they have a new King Soopers marketplace over at 104th and Chambers, which is kind of the north side of Commerce City. So you've got that. You have with that comes a lot of different restaurants and all that. So it gives you plenty of places to eat. Along with that, if you kind of head south down I-76 in southern Commerce City, there's a ton of different restaurants, Walmart's over there. So definitely not a shortage of amenities and shopping. And then if you're looking for like a little bit higher end shopping, this isn't technically in Commerce City, but the shops at Northfield are basically like just on the border of Commerce City. It's pretty close to Dick's Sporting Goods Park. And over there, you've got a ton of shopping centers. You've got the Bass Pro Shop, which is like the coolest outdoor shopping place that you can find. You've got a Target over there, so that's always good. There's a whole outdoor mall with a ton of different places that you can go shopping. Bunch of different restaurants over there, like Texas Day Brazil. And I think you've got like, your Red Lobster, Olive Gardens, a couple other places over there that you can go. And then there's also a movie theater, and the Denver Improv are over there. So that's all very close to Commerce City. So a lot of different shopping, entertainment types of things to do over there, which is really cool. Pretty cool thing about Commerce City. All right, so one of the biggest reasons why Commerce City, I think, has really been blowing up, from a growth standpoint and everything, is definitely the addition of Reunion, which is kind of the new suburb, new area of Commerce City. So Reunion, they basically started building in Reunion back in 2003, and they have not stopped. So it's over there by where the golf course is, and that's where the market center that I was talking about, that's at 104th and Chambers is. They've really built it's almost like its own little city in Reunion. It is so massive. They've got their own rec center. If you've ever seen like the big red barn, I'll post a picture of it here. That's their rec center, and basically it's kind of a part of like their HOA where you pay $32 a month to have access to the rec center. So that's a pretty cool deal. So, and then it also is a part of a metro district. So if you don't know what a metro district is, it's extremely popular, especially for new builds. I'll do a video one day comparing the difference between HOA and a metro district. But basically, metro district is kind of similar to an HOA, but it's more ran by a board. It's associated with the actual city government and everything. So there is like a whole board of directors associated with it. But basically, metro districts are created for new build communities to help build the infrastructure of the surrounding area. So if it's a new build area and there's not a big infrastructure, HOA money really can't pay for that. City money isn't going to want to go directly towards it. So they basically create a metro district to help pay for the development of the city. And so along with that comes things like the new rec center, clubhouses. There's different pocket parks that it pays for. There's picnic areas, fire pits, amphitheaters, pools are all covered under the Metro District. And so that's kind of what Reunion is it created its own almost little city inside of there. Like I said, been building homes since 2003, and so I'll kind of go over the housing options, which brings me to my next section, housing. And so, since I've already been talking about it, I will talk about Reunion first. I'll kind of separate Reunion and then the rest just because I think Reunion is such a prevalent part of Commerce City. And so, Reunion, it's had a ton of different new builders there throughout the years. There's still a couple over there. You've still got like your Richmond, Oakwood, Tri-Point, a couple of those ones are still building in Reunion. And so basically I think for the Denver area, Reunion and Commerce City as a whole is some of the best bang for your buck that you're going to get. So if you're the type where you're okay being farther from Denver, you just want like a really nice house, you want the best house for your money, I think Reunion is definitely going to be the best bang for your buck. You're going to get the most value. Your dollar is going to go the farthest in Reunion and Commerce City compared to all the other areas. So new builds in Reunion, just to give you an idea, they're anywhere from like probably high threes. There's a collection that Oakwood has that kind of starts in the high threes for a single family home, going all the way into the sevens, which like for top of the line homes in the sevens, that is extremely reasonable. So definitely great price point if you're looking at new builds. There's also a lot of good deals on resales over in Reunion. So, I mean, anything from, the oldest home is going to be right around 20 to maybe homes that are a couple of years old. You're looking in like the low fours, and really like the most expensive home that I've seen that sold there, I think it was around like 1.8 million. That was like ultra high-end luxury, custom built right on the golf course. So really a wide price point that can really accommodate anyone. So then outside of Reunion, what you're looking at for a home is kind of the mid threes to maybe the high sevens. So once again, compared to a median home price of mid sixes for Denver, that's like what you're getting a higher end home for over here. And so for like 600,000, you can honestly go and get a 4,000 square foot total square foot, so basement and above ground home for like 600,000, something that's pretty nice, pretty reasonable. So well below the Denver median, you're getting top of the line homes. So I think that's what really, is such a great selling point about Reunion. So I would say that, that's why I kind of chose Commerce City as one of the last ones. Best bang for your buck, I think, is going to be Reunion, Commerce City, new builds, resale. You can get something absolutely spectacular compared to what you can get in some of the other areas. So Reunion homes are definitely worth checking out. All right, thanks for hanging out with me today, you guys. Hopefully you learned something new about a new city called Commerce City. Maybe you made a decision that it is an area that you want to check out. Maybe you decide Commerce City is for me and I want to move there. If you have any questions, you want to go take a look at homes, anything like that, make sure you give me a call, shoot me a text, write me an email. I'm available 24/7 to answer any questions you might have. Along with that, if you haven't had a chance yet, make sure you do click that red subscribe button below, as I do post weekly content all about living in and moving to the Denver metro area. So with that being said, thanks for hanging out with me today. Bearded Realtor, signing off.